1 month after the fall of Artemis Prime, retaliation forces from humanity re-entered the system intent of the reconquest of the planet from the Hive. Still operating under the belief that the Hive were an indigenous life form to the planet, extensive recon was foregone in favor of a rapid strike intent to catch Hive forces off guard and establish a foothold for further reinforcements. Orbital shock forces deployed shortly after obtaining high orbit over the planet with the intent to secure landing zones around the captured capital. What they found upon landing was that the entire area surrounding the capital had been nearly completely terraformed by Hive worker forms, and little remained of the once proud city. If this was not surprising enough, the shock troops quickly came under ground fire from the surface of the planet as modified warrior forms emerged from concealed positions and began firing. In the interim, after securing the city, Hive forces had begun establishing defensive strong points around the planet, expecting the human counterattack. Reinforcements had been brought in from surrounding Hive-controlled worlds to further add to the defense, which included several bio-launchers. These creatures carried concentrated biomass often used to create new Hive life forms, but when left unstable turn into highly volatile bile capable of melting through nearly any substance. These launchers began firing at the waiting human fleet and in short order destroyed several, triggering a chain reaction of panic among the captains. Waiting ground troops were quickly deployed from the waiting ships before landing had been secured for risk of losing them entirely in the now hectic orbital battle. The deployment was chaotic and numerous landing ships were shot down before even reaching the surface from the now increasing rate of surface fire. But enough made it down to begin carving out secure perimeters, which quickly became new designated landing zones. With the full complement of their ground forces deployed, the majority of the Navy broke orbit from the planet and retreated a safe distance to be out of range of the bio-launchers, while some remained to provide orbital support in both orbital strikes and waves of fighter and bomber craft that would make missions to the planet's surface. Though losses were considerable, the reconquest of Artemis Prime had begun.